guys, welcome to our second but first official real WingNation kitchen. And we've got a special guest, really special guest here for you guys today. We've got Dave from Dave's Angry Hot Sauce.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. Man, we're excited to have you here.
I'm glad to be here, man. I'm excited.
Good. So tell everybody kind of a little bit about yourself. Where Dave's Angry Sauce started.
I'm half Puerto Rican. I have family in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And 11 years ago, took a trip out there, and my uncle. I'm a huge fan of hot sauce.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Me too.
But there's something different about Puerto Rican vinegar. It's really a vinegar.
Okay.
We call it vinagre.
Okay.
And but it's mixed with hot peppers and pineapple, fermented pineapple.
Fermented pineapple.
There was always a bottle of an empty rum bottle that was used as a hot sauce bottle, and I remember growing up, and I remember just touching the cap, and it would burn, touching your face afterwards.
Yeah.
But I grew up loving that, and finally, when I was out there, an uncle of mine, he took me to pineapple plantation and picked up some fresh pineapples, picked up some chili, and showed me how to do it.
Okay.
Came back home and started doing it for my friends. The excitement, you just learn something new, and I'm making it for my friends.
So was what you started with like a family recipe, or no, you just kind of, you learned some techniques?
I learned, I wouldn't say a family, it was definitely among that community, something typical that you would find. My family's from Barceloneta.
Okay.
In every kitchen table, there's a little rum bottle filled with hot vinegar, So I come home and I make this vinegar for friends and family, and then I'm starting experimenting, making adding my own twist.
So the vinegar is something. Did you make the vinegar yourself, or can you buy the vinegar like
You
that?
can't find it around here.
No.
If you find it, it's because somebody smuggled it to the United States.
So like Medalla.
Well, at least now you can find it.
Now you can find it around here.
Right.
My wife is
Puerto.
My wife is Puerto Rican as well.
Okay. So that I forget. I can't tell you why, but it kind of fell. I just stopped doing it.
Okay.
Life happens.
Of course it does. Kids, life.
Kids, right.
All kinds of stuff.
So fast forward, about 3 years ago, I'm an IT guy, you're in the corporate sector, but you're always looking for ways, at least I have always looked for ways to, make my own hustle, and I was like, I know how to make hot sauce. And it just light bulb yourself, like, wait a minute, I haven't made hot sauce in a while, but I know it comes out good. Let me start playing around with that, and I started playing around with my recipe. Once I saw it was, felt it was right, started bottling it, started labeling it, and of course you start hitting the policy, the laws.
Oh yeah.
So you start tackling the one by one.
The legal side of things kind of kick in.
Yeah, that was rough. And if I knew what it took to start a hot sauce company, I would probably quit. Right? Like if I knew all the steps I had to take, I would probably quit. Like, oh, hell no, fuck that.
That's not.
Hell no, and so I tackled them as I hit a hurdle.
Yeah.
I tackled it, and just kept on moving.
So when was that? Like, how long ago was that you
we
decided
were officially,
to make the decision,
right.
and then you're kind of officially creating your own?
I went on Facebook, and I wasn't selling. I had family members and friends. I'll take a bottle, and I had a good response. People loved it.
And now, is this small batch you're making it yourself, kind of thing?
Yeah. I have a small team, as you can, behind the scenes. They help me out.
Who is here with you today, by the way?
I have my stepson Anthony, my cousin Elvin. Then I have an older son who couldn't be here.
Okay.
Antonio, shout out to Antonio.
And they all step in and help out with making the sauce?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep, absolutely. And they know the process. At least they know a part of the process. You can't teach it everything.
You can't teach them everything.
Right. He's good at the bottling, and he's good at something else.
Yeah. Then they're gonna have their own, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
So, and of course, when you start doing it at your house, right? It's like, wait, you shouldn't be doing it at your house. You need to have a commercial kitchen. Right. Or you shouldn't be doing that. You need to get this. You need that certain license. But time goes by, and 2019, I launched the business officially.
Okay.
And it's been a great first year. And yeah,
so at first full year?
So I think February was our whole first year anniversary of actual Dave's Angry Sauce LLC.
You're in your first year, got things rolling. What are some of the next steps for Dave's?
Next step. First off, I created. This guy is the originator, right? This is because it's loaded with pineapples. I definitely, this is my favorite.
I can't wait to try that.
And then you had the people that were like, oh, that's too hot. So I made the jalapeno sauce.
Okay.
Right? Then you had the people who were like, you need to kick it up a notch. And that's where I made the roasted habanero sauce. So, but this is the original one. Then I wanted to stick. I definitely wanted to expand.
Yeah.
But stick to the spicy world. Spicy lovers. And I started playing around with making jams and jellies. Huge hit. It's just, so now I just got to keep up with the demands. We make a apple honey crisp, apple jam with habaneros.
It's still spicy.
So yeah, definitely. Anything that's coming out, it's gonna be spicy.
Okay.
We did a strawberry jalapeno sauce, and there's some others that we want to start playing around with.
It's weird because we're in the wing world here. You know what I mean? And I've always kind of never been a real big fan of like the jellies or jams kind of a thing. But there is something weird about having that on a chicken wing. A fried chicken wing.
Peanut butter jelly one?
Oh man, the peanut butter jelly. I love the peanut butter.
I've yet to have them.
We had one of the best, shout out to Dewdrop Inn in Derby, Connecticut. That's not far from you,
Yeah,
really,
you've
right?
been telling me to go to the.
You gotta go. That place is unbelievable.
Yeah.
They have some of their selections are just crazy stuff, like fruit piled high over wings and stuff. But they've got a Reese's peanut butter cup wing. It's like the Reese's peanut butter sauce with the chocolate drizzle on there. I mean, it's unreal.
Yeah.
That place is cool. But again, I never really. For me, I've always been a fan of the hot sauce, like typical hot sauces on chicken wings. But now it's like doing this and going out there and trying other stuff, like that kind of like fruit and jelly kind of a thing. It's fire. On
so what started was the one, my son who's not here, he took in homage to SpongeBob, the Krabby Patty. What's in the Krabby Patty, right? The special sauce.
Okay.
It's like a grape jelly or something. At least what it looked like. So he took grape jelly, he mixed it with hot sauce, and he put it on his burger. And he's like, you gotta try this. And I tried this. That's pretty good. But you know what? Let's just try it. Let's make a jelly with some hot peppers. And it was and my wife loves to bake. She made some pastries with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. It was like, I have to do this. I have to put jam and jellies part of the lineup. And I take it to the farmer's market and they go quick.
Now, so talk a little bit about that. Now, I heard that from you that a lot of your product is all fresh, farmer's market, all really good quality.
Yep, that's an awesome. I love telling this story. So, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, that's where I'm out of. There's a Green Village Initiative. It's a small farm. They took a small property and they converted it into a farm. And when you walk in there, you don't feel like you're in Bridgeport anymore. It's like it's just a zen. It's just beautiful. Watching everything grow and all the kids that are involved. So this program and what they do is they work with the city. They take lots that are polluted or littered, and they clean
to revitalize the city and stuff like that.
The anti-blight program or whatever. And then we have community gardens all over schools. Bridgeport schools have gardens. Cool. So this program, this group teaches kids from K to 12 and UConn kids about agriculture, organic growing, stuff, being self-sufficient. It's dope. So they grow some of my peppers. There's another group, Park City Harvest. Once again, they have property throughout Bridgeport, Stratford, area. Small community farms.
So you tell them what you're looking for, what you need, and they just get you whatever quantities you need.
Okay. And then of course, we got some farms in Shelton, throughout Connecticut. that grow. But I'm a huge support of the Bridgeport Green Village Initiative and Park City Harvest.
That's cool. One of the biggest things for us, WingNation, is the reason why we do any of this is because we want to promote the people that are local, the people that are, creating their own stuff. That are, it's not. I mean, listen, anybody can throw a chicken wing in a fryer later and slap some Frank's Red Hot on it. You know what I'm saying? And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. However, you know what I'm saying? To have people that have a passion for what they're doing, that want to create something great, just like yourself, that's creating something that's fresh, quality, you know what I mean, that people can enjoy, and it's not, the everyday, typical corporate type of stuff. And I mean, that's what WingNation's about, and I love that, you have that same type of value in what you're doing. I think that's great.
Right, there's Bridgeport is a food desert when it comes down to quality food, and it's I'm excited because they're teaching kids about what it is to eat right, and the food that comes from the earth. And, it's easy to go to the supermarket and just purchase. It's right there, but the stuff that they put in there, you never know.
Yeah, all the processed stuff,
right,
for sure. So it's hard to sit here and smell the chicken that's sitting over here. You guys can't see it on the table, but there's a bunch of chicken over here. I'm smelling it. I'm hungry. Right?
Let's get to it.
So let's first of all, though, before we do, can we talk a little bit about your sauces?
Right. So
we got here. What is this? The barbecue.
So the latest to the lineup is garlic jalapeno sauce, barbecue sauce. This is my take on a barbecue. I'm not by any means a barbecue professional, but because how the people out there, those barbecue enthusiasts, and
they're crazy about the barbecue
sauce.
So
I sent my bottle out to some group of guys, and they loved it. It's an all-around sauce. It can go on absolutely anything. I use the garlic, and the peppers, the big ones, are also in a fermented brine. So you're picking up not only the tanginess from the apple cider vinegar, you're getting it some from the brine.
That's good.
The fermentation.
That's good. And so this is one of your newest products?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And we're looking to expand that as well, get me like a honey, habanero one. We're still experimenting with some of the other flavors.
Cool. And what else? And talk about a little bit about some of the other ones you got.
So this is the original. This is our sweet and savory Scotch bonnet.
Okay.
This is our middle sauce. Right? So,
middle.
Yep. Our least hot, or what I have medium. I had mild. But people were like, this is not mild. So I kind of changed the word into medium because people were like, this is your least hottest?
That's the one I'm most excited about.
Right.
Something about that green lime flavor.
I love green sauce, like the salsa verde.
Yeah.
I have that. But this has definitely got a similar taste. It's got loaded with cilantro and lime.
I'm excited about
So
this
that's
one.
our least hottest. This is our middle one. This has got a sweet front.
Okay.
And
it kicks you right behind.
Yeah, a couple of seconds later, boom, you're getting kicked from the back of the mouth.
So now, is this the one, is there pineapple in this one too?
Yep.
Okay, so Scotch bonnets and there's some pineapple sauce in there?
Right.
Okay.
And this is our hottest. This is our fire roasted habaneros. So if you read the label, this is a blend, predominantly habaneros, but there's some scorpion peppers in it. So this is gonna kick it up,
We got a half a gallon of milk ready to go.
Yeah, he came prepared.
Yeah. So listen, my other buddy Scott the Nest, who's also in WingNation with me, he always gets on my case because he says, you don't like the hot sauce, and it's not that I don't like the hot sauce. It's that, listen, I'm a fat dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to eat one chicken wing and be done and be sweating. And I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm out.
I'm a sweater.
Listen, I want a plate of wings and just keep eating. You know what I mean? So I love the spice. I love the spice with the flavor. And when you get that kind of a mix, that's just,
Our big thing is flavor. Flavors, we prioritize flavor. That comes first before heat.
Right. That's right.
So you're definitely gonna get great flavor. For those who are really into really hot, like Elvin, my cousin, he's a huge fan of this. He can handle it, even I struggle with this. So, just because I make hot sauce doesn't mean I so like I said, the yellow one, sweet and savory, Scotch bonnet's my favorite. But yeah, you're gonna get great flavors with this, and of course some heat.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back here. We'll sit down and talk a little more at the end on how you guys can get in touch with Dave and get some of these sauces. But we're gonna get eating. We're gonna throw them on some wings, try them up, and we'll talk a little bit about them in a couple minutes. All right, guys, here it is. We got these wings sauced up. I'm excited about this. So where are we starting?
We're gonna start right here with our garlic jalapeno barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And it's our least hottest as far as the whole lineup. Let's go for it. Let's dive in.
Let's go.
All right.
We have the little placement, grab the placement there. Let's do it.
One thing this.
Cheers. I feel a little bit of that tingle, but man, it's got good flavor on the front.
Yeah, so you're getting some of the tangy from apple cider vinegar and some of that fermentation, the jalapeno. Yeah, so I don't feel the heat.
It's not. It's
mild.
It's very mild. It's a tingle. It's a little bit of tingle, like on the front of your tongue almost. But
And as you brush on the sauce, then you cook it, you grill it, or you bake it in the oven, whatever, roast it. It's gonna even dial that heat even more. So don't be afraid of the heat.
and obviously, we're here without a real kitchen here. So we cooked the food and brought it in. I wish it was a little hotter, the chicken, but it's good. But finishing it off on the grill, something like that, finished it off on the grill.
Yeah, so you can marinate it and throw it on the grill, or just cook it in the grill. And once you have like 5-10 minutes left, 15 minutes left on the grill, you load it up, right, and just let some of that sugar, toast up. Yeah.
All right, let's move on. So our next one is the.
We're moving on to our least hottest as far as the hot sauce go.
Yep.
This is our jalapeno lime. You're gonna love this. It's gonna have that nice.
This is the one I've been the most excited about. So
it's got this room smelling really good.
all right.
Good.
All right.
The wings are good. Shout out to the cook that made these wings.
Thanks, cook.
What do you think?
I like it a lot. That's like, obviously there's a little bit more of a tingle, but I love that lime flavor.
Yeah,
The lime with
it's a huge
it tastes just good. What else you have in there? Cilantro,
cilantro, garlic, onions, all that.
onions, yeah.
Yeah,
It tastes good. I love the flavor.
that nice finish. Then now I'm starting to feel the jalapenos now.
Yeah, but it's more. It's just it's a light tingle.
It's light. It's
Yeah.
light. Yep.
I'm not getting. All right, I was nervous. Thought I was gonna start sweating, but I think we're all right so far.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Well, we might ramp it up a
This
little bit.
is going to kick up a notch or
Okay.
two.
A notch or two. All right, let's do it.
With our Scotch bonnet. Now, Scotch bonnets are like close relatives of the habanero,
Okay.
so it does kick up.
Now, is that what? Now, is the Scotch bonnet what gives it the yellow flavor? Or is the pineapple what gives it the yellow? I mean, the yellow color.
So to get consistent in the color, right? Because when you're picking up peppers at the farm, they're coming in green, red, orange, all different colors. So I throw in yellow bell peppers to give it the color.
So that you always do that consistent.
Right,
color.
exactly. Right.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Now, I did watch a video of those guys that were reviewing your sauce that were like freaking out. I'm not freaking out yet.
I think no, they were very generous with the sauce. I kind of like tossed it. I drizzled, I tossed it.
Okay.
They were very generous with it.
I get
But
this
the
one.
guy, I was surprised too. A shout out to the guys. The Spice of Life is, from Texas. One of the guys, he was struggling with the jalapeno one, but as he went along, man, he was done by the Scotch bonnet.
This one's fantastic.
Yeah, this
I like it. There's a lot more heat, a lot more tingle in the cheeks I'm starting to get. But it's not what I like about it is you have a lot of the flavor without the overbearing heat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, I'm not going for just one.
Right.
You want to keep going. I like that.
Producer, can I get some napkins? Executive producer.
Come on, TBird.
Yeah, no, it's got some heat, but this is, you know.
To me, that's a perfect heat.
Right. I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
And that's what I was aiming for. Once again, those people who have the tolerance for hot sauce, this is a perfect go-to. Those who are just looking for that light kick, this is the one.
It's funny because this is the one I was looking the most forward to,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'm mostly impressed with that one.
This is our best seller, actually.
Really?
We sell out quick.
I can see why. It was fantastic.
This is our second best seller, just because the lime. It's a huge, people love the lime.
Yeah. Lime is great. Lime is, I don't know, something about that flavor.
Yeah.
Something with
Yeah,
lime.
it goes great on tacos.
Yeah.
It goes great on, on a salad.
Right. So, one of the funny things is, as we've been doing this and tasting a lot of different flavors out there, what's funny to me is there is a lot of hot sauce out there that's, if this makes sense, like hot for no reason.
Yeah.
There's no flavor.
Yeah.
And it's literally just like I ate a barrel of spices. You know what I mean? And I don't like, that's one thing I don't like. I mean, I don't like having the hot without having some flavor behind it. You know what I'm saying? And like there's some places that we've been through, even some of the restaurants that have these like, try this flavor, it's the craziest hot sauce you ever tried.
Yeah.
And you try it, but it's literally just, it kills you and it's hot.
You're numb, your tongue.
But for what? When there's no flavor behind it. You know what I'm saying?
There's some people that are into their masochistic, they just love that.
Yeah, but like pain.
Yeah, like pain. But like again, we don't sacrifice flavor. The flavor's there.
So far, everything's been fantastic.
I just can't stand the hot sauce where like it's just all heat, and now you just ruin whatever it is that you put it on.
Agreed.
Right? Because wife cooks up a meal, and she's anytime Anthony puts ketchup on his food, she gets pissed. Like what? No,
My wife does the same thing. She freaks out. I don't understand. It's like she's like, "Why you ruin the food?" I'm like, nobody ruined the food. It's like it's adding to the flavor, right?
But
ketchup, hot sauce.
Yep. But when you're adding hot sauce and it's just all.
Sorry, that means I appreciate all your cooking. I really do.
But no, yeah, we make sure that we load it up with garlic, we load it with onions, peppers.
Cool. So let's get to.
So far, we haven't had to break open the milk.
No milk. We're good.
We're good.
No milk, no water, not even a sip of anything. So far.
Right. So far, so good.
A couple little sniffles.
Yeah.
I thought it was hot in the room.
I'm pretty sure the light is deserving the sweat off my forehead.
But all right, let's go to the hot one. All right. So now tell me about this one.
So this one is a blend, like I mentioned before, is a blend of habaneros and Moruga scorpion. Now, Moruga scorpion is the second most hottest in the world.
Okay.
Second place to Carolina Reaper.
Now where does that grow here in Connecticut too?
Our
Scorpion.
friends from Park City Harvest is our grower of that pepper.
Okay.
It does. I'm not sure where it originated. It may have come from North Carolina, Hooker Butt.
Okay.
He's the one that created Carolina Reaper. I'm not sure who created Moruga scorpion, but definitely our friends from Park City Harvest grows these peppers for us.
All right, let's get at it. Let's see what happens here, guys. I get it. A lot more tongue, a lot more back of the throat here.
Yeah. This one does have a more smoky flavor. It's not sweet.
I'm not freaking out. It's perfect.
You're doing good. Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest with you, I like that a lot. And it's got, without a doubt. So, if I had to, my own twist on these, I guess I would say, this has got that spice flavor without hitting anything in your mouth, if that makes sense. This one's kind of a little bit tip of the tongue. This one's a little bit more back of the tongue. and this kind of hits throat and tongue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you hit it on there.
But I mean, but the flavors of all these are just fantastic. And it's not overbearing. I think a fat guy like myself could probably keep eating those.
I think we go for it.
No, I probably will. All right.
What's you have a rating for these or?
Rating. All right. So what I normally do with sauces, which is a little bit different. So the restaurant we do like a figure skating type score 1 to 10.
Oh, okay.
With the sauces, I usually rate them 1 through 5. Just real basic on the sauces. And to be perfectly honest with you, now here's the thing, and again, I'll be 100% honest with you. My take, I like barbecue sauce. I'm not a huge barbecue sauce fan.
Yeah.
And the reason is because I don't know, some of them that are too too much of a tang in the barbecue, and it's not the spice, it's more of that tang that I don't care for. So I like a smoother barbecue. I love the flavor in that one. And I love the fact that there's enough heat to not be too hot, but yet have a good flavor. Honestly, all of them. I mean, if I had to pick a favorite between the 4, I thought that this was going to be my favorite, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But I'd have to say this was my favorite. Honestly, and I'm not just saying this because you're here. I'd say 5 stars all of them.
Thank you.
Just because the flavor, the heat together on all of them are like perfect.
And basically, you found your sauce, but there's a sauce for everybody.
Yeah, they're absolutely. I mean, if you like a barbecue sauce with a little bit of a flavor, with a little bit of kick to it, that's perfect. I love this. The lime is just incredible. I think the smell, the flavor of that is just out of this world. And this one too. I mean, these two are without a doubt my favorite.
Yeah.
But this is not obnoxious. Not obnoxious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not too hot where I wouldn't keep going. And I love the flavor in there too. So honestly, Dave's Angry Sauce, 5 stars, WingNation.
Thank you.
And listen, we're gonna get to a little bit more discussion with Dave. We're not done yet. We're almost there, but we're not done. We'll give us a few minutes here. We're gonna kind of clean ourselves up, wipe the sweat off. And we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So we're going to wrap this up here. Definitely appreciate you coming down today.
Thank you for having us. It was a lot of fun.
It was a blast.
And delicious.
And very delicious. Without a doubt, all these sauces were just incredible. There was an incredible amount of flavor with a perfect scale of heat on each one. You know what I mean? And even ramping it up to the hottest, was just had a ton of flavor. So 5-star review from WingNation Kitchen. Dave Angry Hot Sauces. You got to check it. So how do we get online?
Yep.
And follow you and find you and buy some of your sauces?
So definitely follow me on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook with the handle Dave's Angry Sauce.
Okay.
At Dave's Angry Sauce.
We'll throw that up on the screen, guys. Make sure you check that out.
Check out the website, davesangrySauce.com. Here you'll find the lineup and updates. Sign up for this newsletter as well, and I'll just keep sending emails. And I won't fill your inbox, so don't worry about it, but I'll keep you updated with the farmers markets or any new products that's come out. And check out the merch. We got a couple of hats, cool hats coming out, and t-shirts.
Nice. So what's really close that's up next for Dave's Angry Sauce?
So up next, definitely the farmers markets. Keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna try out some in Milford, Connecticut. I'm based up in Fairfield County, so I'll be in. I'm gonna try out some Milford, Westport, definitely Bridgeport farmers market. That's what's happening. That's gonna start early June.
Okay.
As far as products, we're gonna be experimenting with some jam and jellies and barbecue sauce. Hopefully, for grilling season, we'll have some more options.
All right. Now, if I want to order Dave's Angry Sauce, where do I go?
As of right now, you can go to davesangrySauce.com.
Okay. davesangrySauce.com. Throw that in, order some sauce. And he just told us we got a big giveaway here for you. So we're going to do this. I know we got a lot of you guys out here watching WingNation on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. But we're going to do a little Instagram only giveaway. So You need to go on Instagram. You need to be like Dave's Angry Sauce. Follow Dave's Angry Sauce. You also need to follow WingNation. That's at WingNation NE for New England. You got to follow both of us, and then tag someone that's close to you, a friend of yours, someone. Put their tagline in the Instagram, and then we're gonna choose a winner.
Yeah, tag yourself. Put you may not like house sauce, but you know someone does.
Right.
Tag them, and each
maybe it's a birthday gift. Easter's coming up, right? We're gonna heat up Easter a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and we're gonna give away one of each of the sauces here, and also so you're gonna get 4 bottles of hot sauce total, and all the flavors that Dave's Angry Sauce has to offer. You're gonna love it. I'm telling you, you're absolutely gonna love it. You need to do this. Get on Instagram and make that happen.
Can I plug in the podcast?
I was actually gonna say.
Okay.
I was actually gonna say it, and I like what these guys are also doing a podcast now, and they talk about food and so tell us a little bit about that.
So basically, a bunch of foodies, bunch of people that love food, got together and just started talking about food on the podcast. Now we're a year in, and what we do now is we invite restaurant owners, business entrepreneurs. We get them on the show and we highlight their business. We highlight what they're doing with the community, or we bring them on to just discuss, educate what it is to start a business in the food industry.
Cool, I love it. I've heard pretty much all. I haven't heard them all, but I've heard a good portion of them. I watched them on. Because you can watch them on YouTube.
You can watch them on YouTube. We have what we do is we record and we release them every other Mondays on Spotify and iTunes or Apple Podcasts,
Yep.
and SoundCloud. And then a couple of weeks later it'll come out and releases on YouTube.
I heard. I don't know what episode this was, but it was recently. I heard you get talking about like you were diving into like other countries and stuff that you're reaching now with that, which is pretty cool.
That was impressive. So Spotify, at the end of the year or in the beginning, the change of year, they send you a pretty cool video that shows you all the countries that you're being heard on. So we had tons of people from Brazil listening in, people in Philippines. Huge following in Philippines, but one of our co-hosts, Rio, shout out to Rio, he's from the Philippines, so
that's cool.
Pretty sure a lot of his family is listening from down there. But of course, across the nation, are listening in from here in the United States, but that's awesome because we've seen like the Tasty Yolk. Shout out to Tasty Yolk. Have you ever had Tasty Yolk?
I haven't, no.
Down in Black Rock, they were in a show. Now people are traveling, just to have his sandwiches. So we'd like to do that for some of the local businesses in the Fairfield or New Haven County.
That's cool. So how do they get in touch with that? What are their other
So
taglines?
follow us on Instagram and Facebook with the handle Late Night Potluck Show. That's the name of the show, the Late Night Potluck Show.
We'll throw that up on the screen too, guys. At Late Night Potluck Show.
We're always
The Late Night Potluck Show.
The Late Night Potluck
The
Show.
Late Night Potluck.
Yep,
Show.
all one word. And we're always highlighting people, upcoming events in Bridgeport, all food related. You can listen in SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
Awesome. Well, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching along this episode. Officially, episode 2 of WingNation Kitchen. Thank you guys so much for coming down here. Really appreciate it. And it was a lot of fun. All right, guys. Make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to WingNation on YouTube, as well as you get on Instagram at WingNation NE. Make sure you guys are following Dave's Angry Sauce. That's at Dave's Angry Sauce on Instagram as well. And we appreciate you guys. We're out.